Hey guys, Matt here, SavvyLands. I've got another property in New Mexico for you here. It's 25.102 acres. And before I take you into Google Earth, I want to paint you a picture here for the property. So this property's got a big hill on it. These roads, Payne Road runs along the north side of the property, and you're looking to the northwest here. This is the top of the hill, kind of where it says north side of property. Just to the bottom of that, just under that is the top of the hill. So picture putting a cabin there and getting all these views. You'd get some great views from this property. So that you got an idea of what this property looks like, let me fly into Google Earth and show you the property. So here we are at the good old US of A. I'm going to show you where the property is in western New Mexico, right there where the pin's flashing. So I fly you down here to New Mexico. I'm going to turn on the New Mexico outline right there so you can see it's in western New Mexico. And then I'm going to turn on the Catron County outline as well. So it's in northeast Catron County, very northeast corner up here. And going to keep flying you down. So we get a little closer, you're going to see that there's tons of national forests and parks around this area. So I'm going to turn all those on and show you some of them. So as you can see, let me turn off New Mexico and Catron. So here's the property, and you can see to the north, you got Cibola National Forest, Cibola National Forest to the east, Cibola National Forest to the southeast. Go down a little bit more, you got Lincoln National Forest to the far southeast. To the south, you got the Gila National Forest. To the southwest, you got the Apache National Forest. And then up to the west, kind of northwest, you got the Petrified Forest National Park as well. So there's a ton of stuff to do outdoors in this area. And this is all, within let's see how many miles these are from it. So you got Cibola, 60 miles to the north, 85 miles to the east, 25 miles to the southeast. Get Gila down here, 88 miles, Apache, 85 miles, Petrified Forest National Park. Got about 115 miles, so tons of stuff to do around here. Now I'm going to take you down and show you a closer view of the property. So as I turn on the roads here, you're going to start to see the highways and the towns here. So Payne, New Mexico is the closest town. It's going to be down to the southeast of the property. And there's a few different ways to, or sorry, southwest of the property is Payne. There's a few different ways to access this property. There's going to be an access road on both the north side and the south side. So the north side is what I'm going to call the bottom of this property, because that's the bottom of the hill that's on the property. And then the south side is what I'm going to call the top of the property, because that's the top of the hill. So there's two different ways to get to it. You can get to it from Highway 117 up here to the northwest, or you can get to it from New Mexico 603 and Highway 60 down here to the southwest. So first I'm going to show you directions from the northwest. So this is going to be directions from Highway 117 to the northwest to the bottom of the property. So that's going to be the north side of the property. So there's those directions right there. Try and fit all these words in this screen for you. It's a lot of words there, but you can pull these up on our website. We have photos of all these directions as well. Okay, so you got 10.8 miles south, 4.32 miles east, 3.77 miles south, and then 1.2 miles, 29 miles to the southeast. Now I'm going to show you, and that'll bring you to the north border here. So that's what I call the bottom of the property, because it's at the bottom of the hill. So if I fly in here, you can see the hill kind of slopes down towards the north side there, north entrance road to the property. You can also see there's a southern entrance road to the property as well, which is at the top of the hill. So this road dead ends into the property in the southeast corner of the property. So now I'm going to show you the directions to get there from, or to get to the south side of the property, which is the top of the hill on the property. So there are those directions. Again, you take 10.8 miles south, then you go 8.95 miles to the east and 4.14 miles to the southwest. As you can see, that'll bring you down to the top of the property there, the top of the hill and this road will dead end into this property. Now there's another way to get to the property down kind of south near Pie Town, and I'm going to show you those here. These are going to be directions to the bottom of the property, so it's going to be the north side of the property. So it's the intersection of US 60, New Mexico 603, and Pie Town, New Mexico. You're going to go 3.31 miles north, 17.6 miles northeast, 4.32 miles to the kind of northeast east again, and then 3.377 miles south and 1.29 miles to the southeast. So that is to the bottom of the property, or the north entrance road to the property. And now here are directions from Pie Town, New Mexico to the south side of the property, or the top of the hill. So you can see that goes to the top of the hill again. Okay, now I want to bring you down and show you the property itself. And as I do this, I'm going to pull up some drone videos that will allow you to see the property, the actual property. And I'm going to turn off those and turn off the roads so that we can do a split screen here and show you the views that you're going to get from this property and show you the property itself. So here is the property, and I'm going to fly you in Google Earth and show you which direction we're looking here. I'm going to try and give you as much screen as possible. There we go, it's a little better. All right, so right now the drone video on the right side of the screen is looking from north to south. So you're looking right there. Let me see if I can turn this to a different date to get a better photo. No, that one to work for me. That'll work. Okay, so right now we're looking in north to south on the video. So here's the property. You can see the north access road here. So you've got a good amount of access road frontage. And I'm going to play this video and kind of fly around here. So now as the video comes around, we're looking from the northwest to the southeast. So it's this big hill here. It's all these rocks. There you go. So that's the whole property right there, northwest to southeast view. So if you look at Google Earth, that's kind of the view we got right now. Now we're going to swing around and we're going to look from the west to the east, right there. So now we're kind of looking like this. Now you kind of swing around, you see the neighbors. So these are people down the road, just to give you an idea of who's down the road to the southwest of the property. There you go. So the property's up here. If you follow this road down, up to the left, over to the right, the property is this hill over here. The next video. So this is the top of the property now. So let me get this on Google Earth for you. Okay, so here we are looking. This is the top of the hill on the property. So these are views you'd get if you perched your cabin up here. So it's great views. But right now we're kind of this clear spot on the drone video on the right side of the screen is right here where the cursor is on Google Earth. So we're kind of looking right about here now on the drone video. So now we're looking from the top of the property to the northwest. So we're looking that direction. Then we'll swing around and look west. So now we're looking about there. Here's the top of the property. So you can see that there's a big hill in this property. So it's a great property to perch a cabin up there. You can kind of see the access road, the south side access road up there at the top of the hill as well. Got a few more videos. These are just going to show you the interior, what it looks like. I'll swing you around. This is looking to the east, northeast, north, northwest, and west. I believe we got one more video here. It's just going to fly around the interior of the property. Okay, now you're getting your views again in every direction. So this is to the north, that's to the northwest, it's to the west. See, there's not many neighbors here either. Southwest, south, and that's all the drone videos we got. So let me fly you back into Google Earth and show you a few more things before I show you the property listing on our website. So electric lines, everyone likes to know where electric lines are. The closest electric lines are to the northwest right there, and they're about a half mile away as the crow flies. So there's the measurement there, so 0.52 miles. And now let me show you. I'm going to do a loop on Google Earth just so you can see directions or what you can expect in kind of every direction here. So we'll start north, and we'll do a full loop around the property. We've got the terrain turned. I've got the terrain turned on, so you can see hills and mountains too on Google Earth. So here we're looking north. Here we're looking at northeast. Here we're looking east. Because here's tons of mountains and hills in this area. Southeast. South. Southwest. West. So this gives you a good view of the south side access road at the top of the hill. And I'll show you all those road names here in a second on our website on the plat map. Northwest, and then back to the north. So as you can see, tons of woods out here, lots of big hills, and yeah, you'll have a nice little cabin if you want to perch it on top of the hill there. So to get to this property listing on our website, here's our main page of our website. Click land for sale right here. Scroll down to Catron County, New Mexico. So they start here and look for the 25-acre property, 25.102. So it's this photo right here. So we go into the property listing. You can see that we've got tons of information on this property, and we've got a bunch. We provide as much information as we can so that you can get a good understanding of this property without even having to see it. So I'll start at the top, kind of walk you through here quickly. So anything that's underlined will give you, you can click on it. There's hyperlinks in there, and it'll give you more information about that. So for example, Cibola National Forest, if you click on that, it'll pop up a new website, and it'll bring you to information about the Cibola National Forest. If you want to purchase this property, you can with a $4.99 deposit. You can make a secure deposit on our website by clicking the green underlined words here. Click here to buy now, and it'll take you to a secure checkout where you can you can reserve the property for a $4.99 deposit, which covers the dock prep fee, and you can make that payment with a credit or debit card. Once you make that payment, we'll get an email, and we'll be in contact with you, but also be sure to contact us and tell us whether you want to buy it for cash or if you want seller financing as well. All right, if you want to drop a pin on the property, you can click this red word here, click here, drop pin on the property on Google Maps. You can see this will bring you to a satellite view of the property, and you can see it's Paynewell Road here, runs along the north border, Ranchero Road around the south border. And if you zoom out a little bit and turn on normal maps, you'll be able to see kind of where it is in relation to Pie Town. You can see all your parks around here that are darker shaded. If you scroll down some more, we give you property details. You got your acres, 25.102. You've got your county property ID numbers. This property is in a ranch. It's called Wild Horse Ranch, and it's in Unit 3 in Lot 24. We'll get to a plat map down here in a second. Property address, there's no address right now. You can have the county assign one if you want. Here are all your street names. If you click on them, they'll drop a pin on Google Earth for you. Power runs about a half mile to the northwest, like we showed you earlier. Property taxes for this property are $163.71, or they were in 2021. These are paid in full. There are no back taxes. There are association fees for Wild Horse Ranch. So those ran, in 2021, those ran $125. They can increase them every year, but in 2021, they were $125. Restrictions. So this ranch actually doesn't allow hunting, shooting, or trapping. So be sure to note that if you're a hunter and you're expecting to hunt or shoot or trap on this property, probably not the good one for you. But if you're not, you don't mind that, this would be a great property. So if you keep going down here a little bit more, you can see we've got a ton of reference documents here. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll go through some of them. Mainly, if you just click here where all the underlines are, I'm going to fix this, and you just saw that's not hyperlinked, so I'll fix that after this video. And whenever you click here, you'll be able to download a PDF of whatever this line says. So plat map Wild Horse Ranch Phase 3. So we're looking for, if you go up here to the legal description, we're going to be looking for Wild Horse Ranch Unit 3 or Phase 3 Lot 24. So go ahead and click there, it'll download, and now I can turn it normally and you'll be able to see the whole plat map for this area of the ranch, and Lot 23 is down here in the left corner right there. You can see the road names on here, Paynewell Road to the north, and you can download all those. You can download the entire subdivision map of Wild Horse Ranch if you want to. So there it is. So this one's in Phase 3, which is down here. You can see it's Lot 23 right there. Oh, sorry, Lot 24 right there. And Ranchero Road dead ends into it, so you can see that right there. What else we got? You can download the covenants, conditions, restrictions. You can download the amendments to those, bylaws, evacuation maps, snow removal maps, etc. So if you want more information on reference documents and all the documents relating to this property, if you click there, so that was, sorry, I did that pretty quick. On time limits build, I've got it hyperlinked on more info here. So if you click here, you'll be brought to the Wild Horse Ranch Community Property Owner Association website, and you can download, this is in their files page right here. You can download everything that they got here, or you can look at their homepage, and there's tons of information. You can get contact info, etc. What else we got? GPS coordinates to the property. You can click any of these and it'll bring you to the corners of the property. So for example, the northeast corner along the north access road, there it is, northeast corner along Paynewell Road. And then we've got driving directions, we've got distances to the property from a whole bunch of different places, and then we get down into the fun stuff, the purchasing this property. So right now we're asking $32,499 cash for this property. We'll also sell or finance with these terms. Do note that if you are using seller financing, please read all this stuff. All this. And even if you're just buying for cash, be sure to read all this stuff. Reserve this property now with a $499 deposit. Closing costs, you close through us, the $499 will cover everything. If you want to close through title, that's fine. We're happy to facilitate that with you and with the title company, but we don't cover those costs in the purchase price shown on this website or on this property listing. If you need to check our reviews to make sure we're a reputable company, we've got hyperlinks to our Facebook page where you can see reviews from our previous customers here. Tons of reviews, we've got 17 of them today, as of today. And you can also go to our Google business page by clicking right there. It'll bring you to a whole bunch of reviews over here on the left side of the screen as well that you can read. be sure to follow us on all of our social media sites. We've got them hyperlinked all right here. So click on all those and follow and like our stuff. We'd sure appreciate it. You can also find all of our property listings. Sometimes not all of them because they limit how many we can do, but you can find most of our property listings on all of these sites as well. When you get down to the bottom, this video is going to be right here when you're watching it. We'll upload it after we make it. We've got a Google map that shows you where the property is. You can click there and drop a pin on the property so you can find it, and we've got tons of photos of the property. So you've got actual photos of the property, you've got plat maps, you've got Google Earth maps, you've got Google Earth views, you've got road views, you've got maps to different towns and cities. We've got tons of stuff here. So one thing I forgot to mention on Google Earth is there is a community area in this ranch. So if you see this day tank community area over here, it's, I want to say, I don't have it measured out, but it's probably 6 to 10 miles away from the property. But you can see here there's a little community area where there's a gazebo where you can eat lunch, there's a playground, there's some other stuff around here, and it's sitting right here on this pond. So a nice little area. You can see photos of that on the Property Owner Association website. I believe I've seen them on this main page when it kind of scrolls through. There might even be some, that looks like the playground being built. There might even be some in the photos. Okay, so here we go. Here's a photo of the, or I guess they call it a pavilion, not a gazebo, but photo of the pavilion. Electric lines going into the pavilion. There's a photo of the playground. Some mailboxes. And yeah, you can just poke around that website. So again, this is it's a 25-acre property, a little over 25 acres, and you can see the property listing anytime at our website. That's SavvyLands.com. It's SavvyLands.com. Check it out. Hope you like it. Contact us if you have any questions. Our phone number is at the top of every website. You can call or text it. Talk to us. That number is 832-626-2044. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.